Hi, in this video, I'm going to try out a couple different face paint and makeup for demon patterns if you are into K-pop demon hunters and are thinking about dressing up for Halloween. So some of these are from Amazon and some are from Dollar Tree. This first one is a palette off of Amazon, and it is a water-based kit called Brimfulite Face Painting. And it comes with 18 colors and 10 face paint brushes. So you can see here the brushes are its own set by itself, and they're not specifically for face painting. It does come with a little bit of a instruction, but there's not a whole lot there. The brushes are a good mix of flat ones and round brushes, and this is the widest brush. It comes in around 1/2 inch wide. And then the kit itself is pretty nice. It also comes with 2 more brushes inside that are shorter, and I do like the smaller brush, so I'm going to use that one first. And since they're water-based, you just need to activate it, put a little bit of water on the brush, and then kind of dab it onto the color until it gets to a creamy consistency. And this is the first time I had really used water-based makeup face paint, and so I wasn't really sure how opaque it was going to be. So I started off with probably too much water. So you really need to go kind of light on it because you want the consistency to be very creamy so that it really sticks and has a solid color on your skin. Now the next color I'm trying is more of a reddish deep color, like a deep plum. And this one is in that top row. It definitely shows up a lot better on my skin tone, and it dries pretty quickly, which is a really good thing, especially if you're working with young kids that are going to get kind of wiggly. And you can see as I'm wiping it with a paper towel, there's not a whole lot that came off. So I'm really happy about that. Now this next brand is called Snazzaroo, and this is a really big pan that's just the lilac color. So this is the lighter of the 2 purples that they have on their website. And this one, you can also find it at Michael's if you don't want to go to Amazon for it. And same thing, it's water activated. Just try to get it to a really creamy consistency. And I found that it went on really smooth, and I really like this one too. On my skin tone, it looked very nice for the demon patterns. And you can layer it if it's not solid enough. You just have to wait for it to dry a little bit before you add another layer. And then I'm going to just give you another comparison to the purple originally in the first palette, because you can't really see it that well. You can really see the other plum color. So this is what that purple color looks like. It's a little more like reddish pinkish, whereas this Snazzaroo, the lilac color, is really way more purpley. And again, it's not really rubbing off at all on the paper towel. You can see that it only dried for a few seconds, and yeah, it seems like it'll stick for a while. Now here is an eyeliner pencil, and this one is from the brand called You Can Be. It's the Chameleon eyeshadow and eyeliner gel pencil in a multi-chrome metallic. And let's see what this looks like. So as I'm putting it on my arm, this is a lot nicer if you want more of a precise pencil, and it does go on pretty dark. You can't really see it in this camera, but it is a really nice metallic color. So this would be a good one if you want to just have smaller lines, or if you want to do it on your face and you want it to not come off. Now this one is a Dollar Tree brand, and this is LA Colors, and this one is like a lilac gel eyeliner with a brush, and it's really pale. So on my skin tone, it didn't really show up well. Like you can see very faint lines. So if that is the look you're going for, you could probably get away with that just on your face, because I don't think there's enough product in there to really do your arms, because you'd need a lot. I think if you have a darker skin tone, this might work really well for you because it is very light and pale colors. So for my skin tone, I'm usually wearing like a L'Oreal between like 5 and 6 for True Match, in case you're wondering for a reference. This one is another Dollar Tree brand. It's LA Colors, and this one was a purple metallic color. And this one is also like an eyeliner pencil, and it's just a twist cap. So this one, again, for my specific skin tone, looks pretty light. It's really hard to see. So if you have a darker skin tone, this one might be better for you. Yeah, it's hardly showing up at all on the back of my arm. And then I have one more color from Dollar Tree. This is LA Colors, and this one is a champagne color. So I wanted to see if they had more of the, like a silvery white color. If you want to do, Rumi's demon marks that were towards like the end of the movie that were more metallic. And this one, as you can guess, this one's also pretty light, and you can kind of see it if there's light reflecting on it. So again, if you have a darker skin tone, you might be able to get away with this champagne color, but if you have a lighter skin tone, it's probably not going to work for you very well. Okay, I'm coming back to the palette with all the different colors because I wanted to show you some of the other ones in case you want to try to do other face painting with this kit, not just the demon marks. So here I'm going to test out the light blue in the top first row, and I really like this one, especially on my skin tone. It came up really nice. It's a very glittery, silverish light blue, so kind of like an icy color. It's giving Frozen. So I really like that one. You could probably use that one for the demon marks if you wanted to, because that one shows up really well, and it would probably go really nicely with a white Rumi outfit. So I'm going to try out some of these blue colors to see if they might work for the derpy tiger face. And this blue is pretty dark. It's more like almost navy blue color. And then this second row blue is a little bit brighter, but I don't know. They might work in a pinch, but they're not really quite the same color as the derpy tiger. You might have to mix some of these colors to get it to the more of that kind of like teal color. Add a little bit of white here. You can see I haven't quite gotten down the right consistency here for putting water on here. So it looks a little bit streaky, but I think if you get it to a really creamy consistency, it'll be pretty opaque for the white color. And then same thing with the black color here. For the black, I'm usually just using it for outlining anyway, so I think it would be good for like thin strokes. And again, the consistency kind of matters. If it's too dry or if it's too wet, it's not going to look right. So you have to kind of play around with it, practice a little bit before you decide to do your makeup, so that you're not caught off guard with like really runny or streaky looking brush strokes. So yeah, so there it is for all the different colors that I'd probably use for these different face painting for K-pop demon hunters style things. And let's see, this is all the swatches for the purple as well, and they've still stuck pretty well. I just wanted to show you right here, I did washed my arm with just soap and water, and everything came off of that arm very nicely without a whole lot of scrubbing. So that came off really well. And then the purple side, I just kept on for a few hours, and it smeared a little bit when I got drops of water from washing my hands. But overall, it's still staying on pretty well.